Hey, so are you adding collaboration into your app? So your users can leave annotations and comments and mention each other and work together. That's awesome. If you're in a B2B SaaS, your clients are probably already chatting in Slack. What they really want is to have a conversation with anyone they need, wherever they are. Maybe one teammate's looking at the dashboard in your product, but they want to pull in the head of marketing and ask them a question about it. Maybe that head of marketing doesn't even have a seat in your product yet. Or maybe they're just currently unable to be at their desk. Cord already comes bundled with a way for your clients to connect to Slack and invite everyone to your tool. Here's how it works. I can send a message and either mention a teammate or a couple, or I can even share this with a whole Slack channel. Let's look at that channel. I can see the message. It doesn't even come from a bot. It looks like it's from Nimrod on Typeform. But my Slack profile photo is badged with Typeform's logo. You can customize this in your Cord console. There's a link back to the tool, and there's a screenshot of the annotation that was in the message, so people can tell what it's about. But if I reply in this thread on Slack, it shoots it back to your app, and vice versa. So really, we're having one conversation, but it's archived in the document that it's about inside your app, instead of being lost in the sea of messages and hashtag marketing. You can even move attachments, reactions, and markdown across. Whew, let me tell you, that was a bit of wrangling with the Slack API. Anyway, this is one of the most powerful collaboration features you get out of the box with Cord. Users love it because it means they don't have to fiddle with saving screenshots and marking them up, copying and pasting links everywhere, and they can reach anyone in their team without leaving the tool they're on, and where the conversation is always on the right page, where they actually needed help or feedback. And it's there to be discovered when the next person goes into that page, so you don't have to answer, "What did we say we'll do in this dashboard again?" for the 11th time. But it's not only your users who love it. Product builders like you love this too, because really, it's one of the most effective ways to grow your user base. Have your users invite one another to collaborate. This is what team-led growth is all about. So let's get into it. How would your users experience Slack connection in your tool? Well, there's a few ways they can start a connection with Slack. For example, in their settings, when they click Connect, they're presented with this screen from Slack that lets them choose which Slack to connect to. And voila, it's done. Their entire team is now an @mention away. And their profile picture is updated, so the conversation in the tool is improved already. They can disable Slack notifications from their settings if they only want to be notified of new messages in email or via the in-product inbox. And we're working on connections to other popular team messaging software. This is the advanced section. I said this is a way to invite users into your app. But how does that actually work? When your user @mentions someone or shares their thread with a Slack channel, a link back to your tool appears with it. But what if they can't get to the tool? Like they don't even have a login? How will you know who they are and should they get access? You don't want them to be just like, "Yo, my friends are already at the party, I want to join them." And then this dude just doesn't let them through, right? Well, this is what the redirect API is for. In your console, you can set a redirect URL. That's an API that you implement, a webhook or endpoint or whatever you want to call it. It runs your code. When a user clicks a link to your tool in Slack, or email for that matter, we call that webhook, passing you a JSON with all the data about who was invited and who the inviting user is and what page was it sent from. And you can do with it whatever you want. Give them a free viewer-only seat, ask their admin for approval, or give them a 7-day limited trial, or ask for a credit card, or just log them in case they already had a login but haven't been in for a while. Whatever you want, you can deal with it there. And then redirect them back exactly to the right conversation with the cord thread parameter, they'll make sure that the correct thread is loaded in your tool. And PS, if you really don't think your users will actually use Slack, you can disable the whole Slack Connect feature in the API. Because that's how we try to do it here in Cord. We give your users all the collaboration capabilities they expect from the best software in the world, and give you as a product the control of that experience. As simple as that.